Hello everyone, welcome back to the Yokescast. It is episode I don't remember, and I am joined today by Cram, myself,
Hey.
Jtov, JustRez, and Saplo. Who's who?
J-Tov.
Jtov, oh, he's just some fucking loser, bro. I honestly, I don't even know why he's part of the Yokes. I really wish he would just, fucking leave already. Yeah, he honestly sucks. So, how's your all week been?
Good, I guess, yeah. Nothing special.
Anything interesting happened?
I'm trying to think.
I started a survival war because I was bored. Yeah, that's everything.
Dope. Yeah. Okay, so recently the first couple 1.17 snapshots have come out. Have any of you guys been experimenting with those?
The first one, yes. The second one, no.
You can put railroad things in the water, and I think that's pretty.
I have
pretty
like
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I completely forgot that was a feature that they added in this snapshot. I was caught up with like.
It's my favorite thing.
It's your favorite thing, okay.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, I was caught up by like everything else that was added.
I love the candles, like the candles on the glass. Like the no light glass is like so cool. Like I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great for farms.
Exactly, like, yeah.
Honestly.
Exactly, honestly.
Like Mojang does not usually take care about the technical like community, but like they yes. Yeah, but that is clear even for like people who like to do like farms and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of can't care about them because their whole entire part is about exploiting game mechanics, right? So it's
their entire purpose. Their entire purpose is to like just exploit the systems that are in place.
I would say by ignoring them, you're giving them more things to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Honestly,
the server.
Oh, Pasta joins.
Oh, that sucks.
Pasta's here.
Rasta Gaming, Epic.
Okay. So what I was about to say, honestly, I feel like the technical community, it's more of like an active battle between Mojang and them to like not have the game be super broken and exploitable.
Well, I mean, it's not much of a battle. Mojang does what they want, and everyone else just follows.
Yeah, but the technical Minecraft community is crazy. Like they.
Hey, but fun fact, do you know like the game is like already like super like exploitable. Like usually servers like have to like do their own
come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Ilmango probably has like 15 extra backup TNT duping things. Just see that he's just saving for a rainy day until all the other ones get patched.
He plays StarCraft. He's like the German dude that does Minecraft.
Did you just say who's that?
Oh, not a gamer.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
You are definitely not a gamer. He is one of the most well-known technical Minecraft YouTubers.
Omega's base on Sim. Damn.
Wait, where? Let me see.
Look at it. Screenshots. Unknown found it.
Can you guys have this conversation after the podcast? That would be amazing.
No, we're doing it now. Sorry.
Yes. All right, continue.
We're
John,
doing it now. Well, I kind of finished with my point there.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you mean by that? It's like a constant battle between Mojang and like the technical community.
We know for a fact like Ilmango and a lot of people on SciCraft and what's the other one, Prototech or something, they like hold exploits and keep them secret from the community until other exploits get patched. Like they say, like Ilmango has done it like a few times. He like saves a TNT dupe for a rainy day.
Yeah, because every time Mojang's patch one, he immediately comes out with a tutorial on a new one after like the updates comes out, so they can't like patch it mid update.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like you thought.
That's a funny.
That is
Yeah,
a
big
I really do be a Fortnite.
Okay,
fan.
so on the topic of just like Minecraft communities, which community do you like have the most respect for?
The roleplay
game community.
The roleplay
Shut
community.
Shut
Wow.
up! No.
I have
Like,
the
you
most
know, like
respect
the
for
the
technical.
roleplay community is like very epic.
I like the one, that furry server, My Little Pony furry one that I joined once.
You guys are terrible. You know that?
I like
I
the
was-
people on there. They were very
Okay.
friendly. They were like, "Hey, come join us."
I have
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash. I have
Okay,
respect. I have
okay.
respect for the PvP community that doesn't choose a side. I
What do you
like
mean by that?
because I think both
Those
systems are
exist.
really good. Yeah, there are people that exist. I haven't met that many of them. But I respect them a lot.
What do you
To be like a
mean by
community, it has to be
technical?
big, okay? It doesn't count like a subreddit with 100 people, okay?
Wait. What do you
Has to be
mean
like
by?
an actual-
Oh my God, Cram! I'm trying to
Shut
speak.
up, J-Tov.
I'm literally. But I was speaking first, and then Cram.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are you trying to say,
yeah,
J-Top?
let the
Not
fucking
in my head canon, you weren't.
I was asking, what
That's
do you mean by pick a side?
Well, like the whole thing with the PvP community is it's like there are people who are like, oh my god, 1.9 is good, and then there are people who are, oh my god, 1.8 is good, and it's like it seems like nobody. I can't.
Nobody's in,
Huh?
nobody in the actual PvP community uses 1.8 or 1.9.
Yeah, no one uses.
I
1.8.
completely-
1.7
Well,
is the way to
1.9 is
go,
the worst.
boy.
I disagree with that completely.
Actually, I would disagree on one thing.
What?
What's
If you're
that?
talking about the OG, like Minecraft players who played before 1.9, then yes, no one who played pre 1.9 PvP got the game and played 1.8, 1.7 PvP has not moved over to the 1.9 combat. If you're talking about like just
New
people
players.
who join,
Yeah.
new players, yes, there's like
Okay,
the name
yeah,
of
that-
grown,
I that makes sense.
yeah.
But the community that I have most respect for is probably like the technical community, just because of like how difficult and like how much time and effort that.
I agree with him.
I think the best.
Yeah, I think I might change my answer to that.
But I
The
do
best
love the
community is
PvP
the one
community.
that propagates the shit ass meme and gives them all those views.
Oh,
Community is
change my
behind
answer.
that being
The
popular.
2B2T community.
Yeah, totally.
Ugh.
The 2B community.
Okay,
Yeah,
the community that I
that's
have
the
the
most
most respect
respectable
for.
community, honestly. It has like the loveliest people in it. Everybody knows,
Yeah.
like, is nice.
No
and I've never had a
criminals at
problem
all.
with anyone who's ever played that server.
Yeah, totally. You have no problem
I
with that server
actually- I
whatsoever.
I have a lot of respect for everyone who plays it. I think that they're all genuinely nice people who respect everything and are lovely to talk to.
Oh, I'm not
They
saying they're
definitely
nice
respect
people.
Children.
No, they're definitely not nice people. That's
No, they are. They all are.
no.
Every single one of them. A lot of respect for the fact that they're so nice.
No, I would actually call them
They've got
the
a lot of
opposite of
passion.
nice people.
No, I would call them nice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're,
Is that
they're
so?
really
You want to know
kind.
a good example of a not nice community?
Who's that?
Hold up 1 second.
Lord Pasta's community.
The high pixel, high
Okay,
pixel Dead Wars community. Those people
Okay.
suck.
Jerk.
I think that
Okay.
like the best Minecraft community is the Netherlands community. I don't know,
The
they
German.
seem really cool.
The German
community.
What do you mean?
I
The
like
people that
them.
only play, like makes Never Survival like series and they don't play in the overworld or the end.
No, he's talking about the Netherlands.
I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
The,
It's a country.
No, no,
It's a
Yeah,
place.
Yeah, like people who is from.
We're asking
like,
about Minecraft and you're talking about an actual place.
Shut
Like
up,
why?
Red.
Yeah, he
You don't
is. It makes
understand.
sense. You
It's
don't
a
get it.
community of people who are from
Yeah,
the
like-
Netherlands. How hard is
I
I
that?
don't
Minecraft
care.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
they're like-
care.
so they're like pigmen
Shut
or
up,
something.
America only. America only. Ooga booga. America only.
This is okay.
I don't know, like the
Why are you all
Portuguese
being so
community
cancer
are
right
so
now?
good.
Okay. One
Stop
thing I
being
gotta
cancer,
say.
seriously.
No.
What do you?
Yes.
I refuse.
Okay,
don't
so
like
that's wait. So let me repeat my question again because we wanted to attend it. Which community do you have the most respect for?
The Portuguese one.
The what?
Or no, like actually my
Cuban.
favorite community, like the one I have more respect for, like I don't really know because like I think that all Minecraft communities, like the big ones, are all or sweaty people or little kids, you know. Like
Yeah.
you can also find people that is not the case, but I don't know. Like if you look to the PvP community, like you also only found like people who repost Technoblade memes and are like.
Shut up, Technoblade is crazy. Great.
Yeah, no, Technoblade is great, but the PvP community is people who repost Technoblade memes and like are extremely sweaty and don't say GG after
Are you
winning.
aware? Hey, Cram, are you aware of a little mod called Auto GG? It takes care of the.
No,
it
yeah,
takes
like the
care of
thing
it
is like
for
the
us.
people who actually but
Wait,
yeah,
there's
but
a mod for that where it just
Yeah, it's
puts
the most
you-
Yeah, well, after
Yeah.
winning a
Yeah.
Star Wars game
God,
or
that's
Battle
almost
game or any
worse.
Hypixel game, it automatically puts GG.
Pasta. It's
bad.
Okay, so every time you say like GG in Hypixel, you get this thing called karma. It's
Which
basically
does nothing. It does
yeah,
nothing.
it's useless, but big number better. So.
Well, that's how the politicians work with the economy. So
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Don't even
Oh my
start.
Okay, but you're
Podcast,
not-
it's
you
gonna
guys
become
are not-
cancer.
A group of people.
You're not
who I
you're not
absolutely
answering my
hate.
question. You guys are not answering my
People
question. I asked
who
which
go
community do you have the
easy
most
after they
respect
kill
for?
you in Minecraft.
I have the most respect for I changed my mind. I have the most respect for German bridgers that just find the most efficient way to place blocks.
In Minecraft? Oh no.
It's actually really crazy. Like I was looking at like what God bridging was. You have to like position yourself at a certain angle on the edge of a block. Look at like this certain position, like pixel
Dude.
on the block, and then you
But
have to
let him
click
finish.
like
Cram,
50
let him finish.
FPS, and it's so weird.
but they're like the sweatiest.
Kins
ones.
is here. We've got like all the.
Hey,
Who are we
Tim.
missing?
They don't
Yeah,
even
We've got everyone.
Yokes.
sweat in like
I'm
bed.
here for.
why couldn't we do this last time? Come on.
Do what?
I'm only here for a little bit. I'm in my VR right now, and I'm doing something very important.
Why couldn't
Okay.
we? Why couldn't we do what last time?
I'm having cyber sex.
Okay, you're just not gonna answer. You're just not gonna answer my fucking question.
Wait, what?
Well, guys, let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, you just give him some space. Just wait.
Yeah, we'll wait for you.
All right.
What the
hell.
fuck?
Well,
This is like, what has happened to this thing? Like,
A lot of terrible.
You're not letting him focus. Come on.
I'm sorry, Tins.
He's got to get it up first.
no, we need to finish this goddamn podcast. I don't have time for this crap.
I want my voice to be the
Rez, it doesn't matter. The podcast is already ruined. So, you
Yeah, no,
just
it's-
throw this one into the terrible pile.
It's not a terrible podcast.
Why
It's
would-
much
Better.
better.
I was actually like enjoying this podcast like a lot.
Okay,
Like,
okay. So I asked. Okay, let me ask the opposite of what my previous question was. Which community do you dislike the most?
Oh,
And why?
The 1.18 PvP because everyone is sweaty and kids.
1.18?
The
1.18.
1.8.
You're just like predicting the
so-
next like community.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
crash.
Yeah,
Let me
the next
say.
combat update.
All right,
let me say.
My least favorite community would have to be the K-pop.
The pasta one.
No, wait, what?
No.
Minecraft K-pop community. Now that is something I absolutely.
I will have to
Oh
say.
my god, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, Rez, can I just say,
Here's the thing.
this is why I would rather have a podcast with just 3 people, Rez. This
Yes.
is fucking why.
No, what is wrong? Okay, what?
Like,
this is
Okay,
great.
Pasta,
You
Pasta,
did.
I just want to tell you something. You could say, like, oh, you've been on podcasts and shit, but you legitimately don't understand the fucking appeal of podcasts. You just fucking don't. The
Yes, I
fucking
do.
appeal of podcasts is just to be able to fucking tune out to it.
No.
Yeah,
That is wrong.
it's easier to turn out.
No.
to this.
No, this is
it's
not.
not.
You are mentally fucking
podcast
unstable right now,
is
Pasta.
by themselves in their entirety.
You are
This is
mentally
raw
deficient.
Stimulation.
Maybe
this is
maybe
pure
maybe
stimulation.
Pasta's target demographic with this podcast are schizos. All right.
Okay, wait. Can I talk
That could
real
be
quick?
our
Can I,
market.
Wait,
anyone
Saplo.
making a
Saplo,
podcast
let me talk for 2
schizophrenics?
seconds.
No.
Is there schizophrenic representation?
Oh my god.
Saplo, you need to
yeah, the
chill.
Minecraft schizophrenic community.
Don't you mute
Can I
me.
answer the
Saplo,
question?
you need to chill. Like real
Don't
talk.
mute me.
Okay, then chill.
This
Okay,
is
like-
unacceptable.
Who
Like,
muted
what,
you?
what if you want
I
to
got
have
muted
like
by
a...
Rez. He's gone power hungry.
I didn't go power on me. You're literally like.
Stop
like-
being power hungry, Rez.
Okay, let me just say this is my personal opinion. This podcast is way better than the last one because
Okay,
the
yeah,
last
true.
one,
Yeah, true.
That's true.
They're not-
That's
Yeah.
true. But to
That's
say
why
that
I'm
this
saying
podcast
we're
is
racist
good
about
is fucking insane. This is shit.
well, okay, look.
What?
Last podcast was this. Hello, Johnsy. I'm gonna say words because I don't know what else to say. And then you're like, okay. And then I was like, so what about airline food, right?
What's the deal with it?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that
and
was
then
shit.
Johnsy was like, yeah, okay. And then
Yeah, well,
That
that was
was
just
it for
that
an
was just
hour.
because I was like completely done with talking to you on that.
What,
I was
what
just
is
done.
Deal with airline.
like it somehow the podcast was like great, and then it started going to shit the moment where someone said, "I'm having virtual sex right now."
Yeah, yeah. What was that about?
And then he left.
Who said that? J-Top said that.
No, that was Tin.
maybe
And
it
he's like,
actually
"Hey,
was.
I'm
I
on
don't know.
VR having virtual sex right now," and he started like screaming.
Yeah, that
was,
was,
like,
that
very-
I
was
think that
Tin.
didn't happen, but you know that's okay.
No, that
If you wanna
happened.
Remember it that way. Go ahead.
That one 100% happened.
Can I answer the question on who's
No.
the community that I hate?
Yeah, no, wait. Continue, Pasta.
So, I have specific hatred for this one community.
The 2v2
and I'll-
also.
no,
Let
no,
him
no.
speak.
Is it the Yokes voice chat community?
Saplo,
No.
shut the fuck up and let him
Definitely.
speak.
Oh my god, everybody's getting so mad.
It's mainly
I'll
just
get there in
Rez.
my own
Like,
time.
well, you're talking and they're purposely trying to interrupt you. They're not-
Hey,
they-
Rez, be quiet.
Yeah, Rez, you're holding us back.
Rasta.
So, I don't like the Mindplex community. I hate that server.
Okay, explain
I-
yourself here.
I'm okay
Does he
with
need to explain
Hypixel.
himself?
I can accept Hypixel into not being genocided. But Mindplex, man, I swear that I just can't. That's too far.
They
That's
have
too
already
far.
been
What's
genocided.
the problem with Mindplex?
Yeah, what?
Does
Everything.
Mindplex even
Prop
fucking
time.
exist anymore? Seriously.
Yeah, it has less players than 2v2.
Hey.
What? No, that doesn't make. It has 2,000 players, right?
No.
No, less now. It's slowly dying.
Hold on,
We've
let
all
me
had
check
this
real quick.
conversation about the 2b2t community. We all know that there are like 100,000 people who are just waiting for the queue to stop existing.
Yeah, they're
To
just
play on the
Yeah,
server.
always
There's
be like that.
1,000 guys. There's 1,832 people on Mindplex right now.
Oh yeah.
There's 90,000 on Hypixel because we're cool.
Hypixel is genuinely more mature than Mindplex. That's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
You know,
like-
you can't debate that.
And fun fact, no single player in Hypixel is older than Minecraft. So,
And that's
Yeah,
not including the YouTubers. The
I
YouTubers are the one
I was
exception.
playing some Bed Wars on Hypixel, and some guy with like a KKK skin just joined.
Yeah, he's. Wait, really?
Yeah, I think he
It's
got
funny.
banned in like a second though. That was pretty crazy.
Okay,
He
I was
there
about to be
and
like,
then
did he? Was he?
gone.
Yeah, because I was wondering he was able to play a game without getting banned. I was
How
about
do
to be
they
like, what?
detect if you have a KKK skin or not?
There-
They
there's-
just get reported and the mods check it.
Yeah,
no, but
yeah.
he was
before.
online for like a second.
Here's
Yeah.
how to find the average age of Mindplex player. You take your age, you divide it in half, and then you subtract 6 from it, and that's the age. And if you get a negative number when you do that, you are the average Mindplex player.
Wait,
Half
hold up.
my age. Ha!
Damn.
I'm one. Wait.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, I'm
We need to
one
math
and a
this
half.
in my head. Oh my
Wait,
God, I need a
everybody's
calculator
doing
for
it.
this.
Everybody's doing it in their head. They
Yeah.
can't do it. What
Okay,
the
so
fuck?
I'm 6
I-
I'm
years
just
old
not
then.
doing it.
I'm 6 years old then. I would be 6 years old.
All right, boys.
Wait,
we
I
gotta-
can figure out what your age is. Why would you say that?
Hey,
I don't-
Rez is 24, guys. Rez is 24.
Oh wow, big whoops.
Bro, you are the
Oh,
most
big whoop.
immature
Damn it, how did I
24-year-old.
get in the negatives on that? Jesus.
Wait, you got a negative? Damn,
I
you.
guess I'm an average Hypixel player. My God.
Johnsy, you did not do it right.
I just didn't do it.
He didn't even try. What are you talking about? He didn't even try.
Rez is
Okay,
so-
how do you wait? Okay, so that's how you calculate the average Mineplex play. What about for Hypixel?
Hypixel, you just take your age, divide it in half, and then subtract 3 from it.
I no longer feel comfortable talking to Rez. Is that just me?
Wait,
No,
I
Like I don't really know what to do with.
He is a
Well,
lot of.
you are the
there's
only
a lot
person-
of negative.
You're the
Oh,
only
energy.
okay, listen, because listen, when we came and like hung out in Florida. he
We've
told me that
never
we were
hanged
all-
that. Can you? I'm leaving this call. I can't. It's not even funny anymore. He's actually gonna try to get me. Try to fake expose me as a pedophile.
Literally gone. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, this is what I'm saying. Okay, if he's gonna be in here talking about how shit this podcast is every time, literally every episode is just the worst. It's like a new word every time.
But one thing, doesn't this channel like actually exist because you and Rez had to like do things together, or something?
What?
Why does this channel exist? Like the Yokes.
Because we wanted to do a group channel with
Yeah,
Soul
it's
channel.
basically like YouTube communism.
Oh, you.
Yeah, and it has just as many free riders. All right. It's
Oh,
Jonzi
okay,
and
okay.
JustRez who do all the work on the channel, and no one else does anything.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
guys.
I uploaded it
Exaggeration
when
for
it
the most part.
Bob, so
Yeah, see, what you don't know is if this blows up, I'm going to advertise my main channel on it, and if anyone
Yeah, me too.
except me or Rez tries to do that, I'll murder you in real life. So there you
Do
go.
Joe Mama.
Nice.
I've already advertised my channel on here.
You haven't.
Yo, wait, Rez went to Yokes Live. He didn't leave.
Well, he's done with us.
That's good. I'm glad.
He's
Alrighty.
moved on.
We
He's-
lost our universal ragging nagger. So God damn.
No,
it.
no,
Oh
no.
my God. I was talking about how
That-
he nags us all the time, not because I'm a racist.
Saplo, that's
Oh, are you?
Wow,
No,
good.
that was
Saplo,
that's
no.
not
Saplo,
good.
was a- that
come
was a-
on.
Didn't mean to say that. that
No,
way.
dude. You are dead.
Mm.
God,
I think I have a meme
Saplo.
that kind
As
of.
soon as Rez leaves, the racism in this VC has gone way too
Jeez.
far.
It was an accident.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I'm
Do you live
starting
in
to
the
think
States?
that your accidents aren't accidents, Saplo. They happen way too often.
Hey, do you live in the
That,
States?
that
Wait,
was an
Yo,
accident.
guys, look at what Saplo just put in the chat.
Oh my god.
One thing, but
Tell me that's not funny though.
That's hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
actually
you-
racist. Oh my god.
The
It's
racist.
hilarious, but it's very, very.
It's hilarious.
I mean,
Hey.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's
wait,
funny.
wait.
I agree
Hey.
with you. It's a racist meme, but it's a funny meme.
hey, Saplo, you're no longer Saplo. You're now the racist. Okay.
You're a sap
I'm
KKK.
Wait, so what the hell is that? Oh my god.
Okay.
My
Okay. Okay.
autopilot when it senses a trend, right?
My god, why do you have these things?
I have a lot of things.
Oh my god, people probably actually died in that though. Oh yeah, that's great though. That
What are you
Okay,
talking
okay,
about?
okay.
This stuff is tame. Come on.
Wait, hold on. I gotta
Why the
find.
pillow? That's
Rez came back.
Okay,
That's like
I'm
so
gonna have to
Japanese.
agree with Rez now. Okay, this literally holds no value to the podcast. What you're doing right now, you realize that?
okay, guys, but
The podcast had already lost all its value. Don't worry.
okay, but
Oh
okay,
my
let's
God.
talk about let's. Okay, guys, we're getting Guys, sorry. I don't want to get political, but
Yo,
what the
why are
fuck is
you
a bird?
removing the? Why? Wait, why are
what?
you removing the stuff? Who's removing
Stop putting it there. There's a chat for it. There's
that? Hey,
a
Rez.
video.
Hey, Rez. Hey,
Yeah,
Rez.
guys,
Hey,
please
shut
keep the
up, Rez.
memes out of
Yo,
Magic General.
wait.
No,
Wait.
I'm with Rez now. I'm against y'all.
Look what he's doing. This is not funny.
Hey, pasta.
Okay, now I believe that Saplo's been 15 for 3 years.
Okay, but guys, like I think that we're getting a lot of politics, but I have a question. What the
What
fuck is a
politics?
bird?
What is a what?
Bird.
A
Bird?
bird?
Yeah.
A
That's not
flying
funny,
animal
Sam.
that flies and
Has a
like
beak.
seeds. And
So a bat? Bats are birds, Rez?
I don't
Do
get it, Jacob.
bats like
What's funny
seeds?
about that? It's funny, but I don't
Saplo,
understand.
can you
this is
shut
not
up
funny.
about
This is
me?
not funny. This is
Saplo,
not
can
funny.
you
I'm
actually
annoyed
like
right now.
please don't do that because
Are you now Joe Mama? Joe Mama? Eh? Pasta?
Guys, who's nuts?
What?
Who's nuts?
Sorry, at which hour I have to laugh?
Who's nuts?
What?
D's.
where's my ball? All right, let me just say again. Okay, what you're all doing right now literally has negative value to the podcast.
I don't
So-
care. It's funny.
Okay, guys, let's talk about an actual topic. Have you used like the candles in the new?
Oh, yeah.
snapshot?
Oh yeah, the candles that came in this first snapshot, right?
do
I
they
like.
do?
It's a light
You-
source.
Like I use like you can use the red ones, and these there are like individual like TNT things.
Oh, like
So-
dynamite.
You know what
Yeah.
they should do? They should have candles that give you potion effects.
Why?
What? Wait, what?
That would be cool.
Yeah, why?
Because that would be cool.
But
Like
why?
that's literally like the Mojang team like designing like the new arrows. Like okay,
Wait, I want to see the entirety of this ant one.
You're just busting it.
I mean, I give up at this point. They really don't care. I thought they cared.
Shit
Oh,
about what?
shit. Oh damn.
All right, happy.
guys, I have like an interesting.
Okay.
All right,
okay?
sure.
Like,
Hit us.
maybe I don't know. Okay, it's like not very Minecrafty. Okay, at all.
Give me a second. Give me a
This is
second.
the Yokes podcast, not a Minecraft podcast.
All right,
Okay.
somebody eject both Jtov and Saplo. Can
What?
we just
No.
do, like eject
No.
them?
What are you talking
Nope.
about?
What did I do?
They're active. This is actively undermining the
I
podcast.
haven't done
Why?
anything.
Oh, Pasta,
I
you're no fun.
No, what the fuck?
You're so boring,
Wait.
Pasta.
Let's put it to a vote.
J-Tom.
Let's put it to a
all
vote.
the time when I side with you guys over Rez, I'm good then. But as
Yeah.
soon as
Yeah,
me and
because
Rez
you're
agree
correct.
on something,
When you
Yeah,
side with
oh,
us.
That's how that works.
We should put it to a vote.
You need
No, but-
majority, and you already know I'm disagreeing, so you're not gonna win the vote because you need to be a majority.
let's
I
vote.
mean, you need it to
Re-
be a-
Rez,
what do you call it?
Rez, what you
Is
don't realize
J-Top a dumbass?
is I literally
Let's vote.
fucking agree with you, Rez. I'm literally asking to put it to a vote, so I was gonna vote.
Give me a
in the same
second.
favor as you.
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna
What's
fix this.
going
So
on?
give me a second.
Are you gonna mute me?
injecting
Are you gonna
people
mute me?
No,
Rez?
not no.
Channel now.
Give me a second. Where is it? Settings. Where is it? Server settings.
Hmm.
I don't like that JustRez is playing in these commands. What's he gonna do next?
I don't really care.
Are you gonna experience another JustRez moment?
Face the wrath of God. That's all I have to say.
That's like very racist.
What was racist?
I don't know. Okay, let's see. Like,
Yeah, that's understandable. Have a nice day.
okay, like
I
Well,
hate you guys.
like actually like interesting like conversation that we can have if you guys like try to think about it. Okay.
Okay.
I had like this discussion with some friend like a couple of days ago because some dude said that if you're heterosexual, but you don't like a dude that doesn't have dick, it's transphobia.
If you're terrasexual?
If
What?
you
Okay.
like, if
Not
you're
even
a
I
dude,
know what that is.
Yeah, what
If
is
you-
that?
if you're a dude, and you like dudes,
Yes.
there is
I
like this
follow.
other dude who doesn't have a dick, has a vagina, is
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
transsexual.
I don't like that.
Okay.
What am I
if you
listening to?
if you dislike, and someone said that if you are heterosexual but don't like a dude who doesn't have a dick, that's transphobia.
No, it's
What?
not.
What am I listening
it's
to?
not.
What are you
I don't like-
on?
I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
This is because this is your phone's.
Yeah, that's a kind of a tricky one. I don't know.
It's not. It's not at all.
Why?
Explain.
That's-
Like I am with you, okay? I agree with you, but
I am with you,
try
by
to
the way.
like debate it. Like
Yeah,
because
I mean,
the only reason why you don't like him because he's a man and you like men, but the only reason that you are not with him is because their genitals. He
yeah.
has different
The way
genitals
you
from you
solve
because
the problem
he's
is
transsexual.
the
So
way
you're
you solve
technically
this problem.
transphobic.
The way you solve this problem is you say, "Oh, well, it's not quote unquote men that I'm attracted to. It's just dicks." See, that's
guys,
that's how you solve
I
the
know.
problem.
actually, you know what? No, I'll
Yeah,
get
but it is still
canceled if I say
transphobic.
this.
No, because if you're not attracted to men, you're attracted to dicks. It's not.
No. If you're attracted to men, you're attracted to men, and if you're attracted to dicks, you're attracted to dicks. Are
Yo,
different.
yo, guys,
if you're
I know how to solve the problem. All right, the problem is solved by being straight.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're straight. Okay, you're straight.
The problem is solved
What?
by having
It's
multiple
not,
labor
though.
camps up in the north, cold. You know.
But that
Hey,
doesn't solve it though.
Fun fact, yes. If you're like, okay, you are straight and you like girls, and there comes like this girl who has a dick. Oh no, the same
Then
problem.
that's not it. Then that's not it. Well, actually, wait, no, I
One
might.
second. I gotta go.
I don't know if I want to say this. We're getting around some like.
I don't know if I want
territory.
to say this. Oh my god, what are you gonna
Are
say?
you going to say
Oh,
like
I-
that?
well, I was
girls
gonna say
with
that,
dick
then they
are
would-
not girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then I was like,
will.
well,
Oh.
maybe.
Well, that's just
Okay.
a semantic argument. I mean, I think that they are, but like you can say, "Oh no, they're not." based off
Well,
of
okay,
demonstration.
like, I just, you know what? No, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah.
Wow.
All you had to do, JustRez, this whole time.
What are you talking about?
What? Why did he leave?
I mean, now
I don't
we're
know. I
having.
haven't did anything yet, but I am like
I know,
creating
but
a special
that was
role
the-
for him
you
because I'm
wanted
not
him to
dealing with his
move on
bullshit
his
anymore.
own. You just had to bring this topic up, like.
Okay,
No,
so
I mean this is the first interesting topic on the podcast. So.
Bullshit.
okay, guys. But anyone has like an opinion about this?
About
like,
what?
a strong opinion?
About what?
My
If, like,
opinion.
Trans women or with the cocks is gay. What?
What are you talking? What are you guys
Well-
on about?
Okay, why are you objecting to this topic just because you don't like it, Rez?
I
Yeah,
don't
like
even know
I
what
think
that-
that it's an interesting topic.
I think it's
Well,
interesting.
I'm gonna give my piece on it. Well, the problem here is it acts as if like there's something in reality that like codifies sexual orientations based in like strict categories. That's not true at all. All that an attraction is an attraction to a set of characteristics, and that's unique to everybody. We sort those into categories based off of what gender the person belongs to, but ultimately that's just as arbitrary as any other model. It's just a normative model of doing it. So it's only a problem if you make it a problem, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
I don't really know what Pasta said, but I'm gonna agree with him because he sounded smart.
No, yeah,
Okay,
but,
can
like,
we change the subject now? Because I really don't want to continue discussing further about this.
I want to keep discussing it.
I said I don't want to discuss this topic.
Oh
Okay,
my
so leave-
god,
Rez,
this is so
Rez,
messy.
you, like-
Rez, stop acting like this is still salvageable. Just do what I did and mute. Or
I want to
you're
do
not
that so badly.
you're not even
I
bound
want to do
here.
that.
I have to stay here because I'm recording. But you have
But
you literally have the
I
option
don't
to just
I
leave.
don't want your experience to be
But guys,
shit.
like,
Chauncey. I can understand you're probably really annoyed.
What about here's a different topic.
Okay,
It's kind
sure.
of similar. Is
All right.
it racist to not be attracted to someone based on their skin color?
No, why
Not
would it be
inherently.
racist?
Not inherently. No.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
but-
see a problem with that.
But the thing of racism is like that you think your race is superior to the others, to other people's races, and the fact that you are like denying other people's sex because of their color skin.
I don't have.
It's
No,
because you
yikesy.
don't like.
Like it's
you don't like-
yikesy, but I don't think it's inherent.
Yeah, there's no. I don't have a problem. I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, like, but it's not
no.
racist. But it's like not the same thing as being, as refusing someone from being transgender. Because the only reason why you're refusing them is because you don't like their genitals, and it's not the same with race because you don't hate other people's races for no reason. You hate you're racist because you have a superiority complex.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
mean,
that.
You got to think of it like this. I mean, if somebody said, "Oh, would you date me?" or whatever, but they were like fat, and you were like, "Oh shit, well, I'm not attracted at all to fat people." That wouldn't mean that like, oh, now you're not attracted to like all women just because you don't like fat people. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. And that's kind of what I see all these other traits as just being, you know? Or it doesn't even mean that you have something against fat people, you know? It just means that you don't find them physically attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, John C., what's your thoughts on this?
Don't have an issue.
Cash
Okay.
in. Cash in.
All right.
Ching.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone really has a problem with this.
I think
Crab.
I think that the best
Are
way
there
of,
people who
like,
disagree with this?
Yes, there are.
Cram, Cram, do you disagree
What's their
with this? 'Cause
reasoning?
you're the one who brought
Oh, I
Agree
brought it up.
this-
I brought it up.
agree with what? Agree with what?
with the question the question that you brought up about this. Do you disagree with this or
No,
because you're the one who
I
brought this
don't
up?
think that I don't really think that it's transphobic. I think that you just have to, like, if you don't like something, you don't have to like you are not forced to like anything. But like in the trans community, like a lot of people like actually call transphobic people to like actually call people transphobic or refusing sex with them because they like change their
That's
mind when they
stupid.
realize like they're like because didn't correspond with what the society understands like associated with their gender.
They think they're like, oh well, I'm a woman, so like, of course you should be attracted to me, and that's true. But you're a particular
Alright, I
type
gotta
of
go.
woman.
See you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
See you, Saplo.
Well,
All right. Thank you, Saplo, for joining. Okay. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, so-
Continue, Pastor.
So they think they're like, oh, you should be attracted to me because I'm a woman. But yes, they are a woman, but they're a particular type of woman that you can be not attracted to. Like, just like everybody's a particular type of person for some trait they have, you know? Like, some
Yeah.
people got like really weird looking noses. Maybe you're not a.
Yeah, sometimes, and sometimes they're just really greedy and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe they are from Argentina.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say anything about that.
It's a funny joke, guys. Okay, don't have to freak out. It's okay. It's a haha funny.
Kill me.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, continue.
Well, that was the end of my statement.
Oh, that's all. Okay. So
For coming to my title.
so Cram, since you brought up this thing, anything else you want to? Is that all you want to say about that question or topic?
Yeah, but like I think like the main argument against people who don't like who refuse sex with trans people is like the variant that it changes, like that makes you like change your opinion of if you will fuck him or not is is like he's a transgender.
Okay.
And that's like the difference with all the other things, you know.
Well, I
Because,
mean,
okay,
one could say that, but they could also say no, it's not that. It's just that there's a dick there, you know. But of
Yeah.
course, they don't. They can't do anything about that. But that's a trait that is entirely valid to be attracted or not attracted to, just as any other is. The reason why they feel kind of like attacked personally by it is because of the historical view and societal perception of trans people still. If that perception didn't exist, it would be much less of a problem for
Yeah.
them.
like here in Spain, we have like a political party that wants to brave people to change their like, what do you call this? Eh,
What?
I don't know what I'm
Um,
listening to right
like-
now.
Yeah, I have no clue what's
I am
happening.
translating like the identification card, like the card that says who you are, where you were born.
Oh yeah.
Like right now in most of countries, like you can change it, but since like the trans, like, but when trans people started like to be like more respected in first world countries, a lot of like political parties have showed up and say no, from now on you will no longer to change like this card. Only for like transgender people to like oh no, you're a man, you will be a man forever. No,
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just like nothing. It doesn't have. It has little to with the conversation, but I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are a lot of countries that do that. I mean, that's just stupid, but like, you know, I feel like a lot of people in America would support like banning changing your gender on identification things. But that's the minority in the US, at least, I think.
Yeah. All right. Now that we're done with this topic, anyone else has any topics they want to bring up? I have one.
Are we
but
done with this
just wanna-
topic? Just want to
Do-
get clarification.
Are we done with this topic? Let's
You have
confirm
something to
this.
say, John C?
Did you think I had something to say?
Well,
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Did you?
No.
Okay. All right. Then I'll bring up my topic. Everyone knows about comedy, right? Right?
What?
Comedy.
Yes.
Oh,
everybody,
yeah.
Everybody knows about comedy. At least I hope so.
The funny.
Yes. Do you think comedy has aged poorly over the years?
Depends on the comedy.
Like,
Comedy.
you
poorly.
look like the humor through generations. Like
Yes.
the fact like right now, Gen Z found funny like a cracked egg with some stupid like line on it, like an historical phrase that someone said with an egg for no reason. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Comedy is like fashion, or any other art form. It will always go out of style.
Yeah, I can see
So,
that. I can
so
see
the
that.
modern, like the in thing, will always be the in thing, and then everything else will be like below that.
I have like
Something
an
going
opinion
out
on
of style doesn't mean it's aged poorly.
Yeah.
That's true, but
Aged poorly, that means like this at the standards of its time, it was widely accepted, but in the standards of our
now,
current
yes.
time, it's no longer accepted. And
That's what
and
I
is
Yeah, that's what I
shunned.
meant. Yeah, thanks,
Like-
Jonathan, for clarifying that.
I think that comedy. Okay, I have like a really long TED talk about this because I think about that a lot. But
Sure.
I think that that comedy is going through the same phases as art. That's weird, I know, but like as painting. If you look about it, like if you look at how art has evolved, like how it went from realism to impressionism and from post-impressionism, like from impressionism to post-impressionism and then to abstract art, like you can see like the art was like constantly trying to break the rules of the last generation's art, and I think that the comedy is going through the same evolution from the last 50
you're
years,
right.
because like our parents' generation, like the boomer generation, like their humor was, this is funny because this is um this is funny because this is true and is intelligent. Then, like, the millennials had like a different approach and said, this is funny because this is offensive. And then the Gen Z has like get bored of the millennial humor and made like it's funny because it doesn't make sense, and it's funny because it shouldn't be funny. It's the same way of thinking of, okay, like, this painting makes like it's good because not because it's realistic. It's not because it explains a story or has like very close to reality. It's a good painting because it's visually pleasing, or it's a good painting because it's able to use painting as no one has ever done it before, or it's good, or not like, not is you don't find it good, but you find it interesting because it's something that you're not used to. So I think that comedy, and I don't think that if I don't think that comedy, yeah, comedy has evolved and the jokes have evolved, but it's like a very like group thing. If you like go 100 years to the past and you like try to show every single joke that people do, no single person will find it funny. And the thing is, like, because they haven't like lived like this over like saturation of the same jokes or the same style of jokes, and yeah, I think that that's everything. That's my opinion. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming
I
to my
think
cast.
you're basically correct. That
All
makes
right,
a lot
then.
of sense. I mean, that's true for a lot of art forms, though. Like even music, people always try to deconstruct the assumptions of past artists and like see what that would create. I mean, that's kind of how the cycle goes. And then eventually, at some point, you kind of like loop back to something similar to like what was before, but it's like different. It's a constantly changing, moving continuum of art.
Like like the next generations will probably have a different like style of humor. That it will be like even more fucked up than ours.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we'll probably think that it's annoying as fuck. But
Yeah, you will probably think that it's annoying as fuck, but like you will be like with a group of old people. You will be like already like you'll be old and you will be with a group of old friends, and you will like see like a kid like starting to speak in another language, and they will find it funny, and you will say, "Oh, that's so annoying," but then you will show to a friend a photo of a horse in a balcony with Juan.
What the fuck?
And you will find it like so funny with all your old friends, and all the kids were looking at you and say, "Oh, fucking Jen said I hate them so much.
yeah,
They are so annoying."
Yeah, I can
fucking
trust
Fucking
Zoomers,
Zoomers.
but they'll be younger than
Zoomers
us.
versus the boomers.
And so yeah, there will be like the same thing as right now at the jokes, like parent jokes. Like if you think about it, like this way of thinking is what created the stereotype of parent jokes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
so annoying. In 50 years, we're gonna do something, and then people will say, "Okay, Zoomer," and I'm just gonna cry.
It's
Like, and I want to like to talk like to say something like, if you look at our humor right now, like it tries to it abuses way more of the concept of how do you call it, this nostalgia, like the feeling of remember something from your childhood.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like I think that the thing is like, especially our generation through memes has like capitalized like the comedy. and tries like to like right now we live in a generation of like our parents only look for money, like is their objective in life. But right now, like there's a lot of race, not only for capital, but also for attention. We live in the age of attention, so right now the humor, because of that, the humor is moving way more to trying to touch you things that people know you will like. So there's a lot of humor, comedy references to things from that were like put on TV some years ago. And they say, oh, I remember this. Oh, I'm gonna send it to friends like that also remember this. Oh, those good memories, you know. And I think that that's something that parents didn't do, or millennials. Like millennials did, but Gen Z like especially. Like Gen Z and late millennials like abuse it of that a lot.
With Zoomers like myself, there's a sense of feeling like something has been lost profoundly, and that you have to go back to when you were a child to figure out what that was.
Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a millennial, so I can't relate.
No, you're on the edge.
Yeah, you're like millennials and Zoomers are like basically the same. The thing is like now, like
Oh,
late.
God.
The thing is like late Zoomers are like so new that they are basically babies and they don't have voice in this type of conversations. But when they have, they're completely different from.
But there's a type of despair in like broader society with Zoomers, and you feel a sense of wanting to escape from this like world that has been forced upon you. You want to go back to when you didn't understand, to when you didn't like didn't see yourself as part of it. You know.
When you were playing with your random shit.
Yeah, and I think that's unique to Zoomers. Like because yes, other generations had nostalgia, but I don't think it's been in the same way that it is for Zoomers. Um, you know? I mean, if you just look at everything like economically, and if you look at everything like from a societal perspective, yes, it's better for the majority of people, but for specifically the new generation of Generation Z, life is actually a lot worse than
the
previous generations.
2008 crash,
You can't get a job that gets you enough money to get someplace other than your parents' house to live.
Oh, this is starting to come in.
This is Isn't this just the same situation though as millennials? I don't understand how this differentiates Gen Zs from millennials.
Millennials were worse, but Gen Z is even worse than millennials, right?
No, but the thing is, like,
I don't
millennials
agree with what's being said right now.
Like,
Well, there's graphs
millennials
that
were
prove this.
like the thing is like millennials were like the
This
first
does not.
generation.
I
in
don't
a
see
lot
how
of
this
time.
differentiates Zoomers from millennials. I see how it differentiates us from Boomers, but and I see how it differentiates millennials from Boomers as well. But to me you're just like describing Zoomers and millennials at the same time.
No,
I think, like,
if you can look, you can look. Wait, I need to say this to John. So you can look at a graph that shows a relationship of purchasing power with age across all different generations, and Generation Z is far below all other generations previously. Yes, there is a trend downwards across the generations, but Generation Z is by far way lower than all the previous ones. And this combined with the economic crisis of 2008 and everything that happened after it makes it even worse. Because everything kind of stayed the same, but everything else went expensive.
Like the thing
Millennials were lowered like so much though. I feel like the difference between like when we're talking about the difference between boomers and millennials compared to that difference, I feel like the difference between like millennials and Gen Zers is just like basically nothing.
I mean, it's there, but you have to remember a lot of millennials are now have gotten through that stage in their life, so they've kind of made it through. But Generation Z is trying to make it through that, but it's actually getting to the point where it may be just literally impossible for some certain people to get money to get a place to live other than their parents' house. Like, and of course, this leads to the stereotype, like, oh, you're just a gamer who just lives in your parents' house and like plays game. But like, there are economic reasons as to why that like is the case for a lot of people. You know.
Yeah, I can agree. There's a downward trend, but I still feel like when millennials were growing up, they were already like on the fucking cusp of that.
Oh yeah, I will agree with that.
Well, like millennials are like the first
And it's like
generation.
and because of that, like we're discussing sentiment and like nostalgia and stuff that each of our generations have. I feel like that sentiment that we have, millennials would have the same, or not now, but had the same sentiment when they were let's say 19 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, they had a similar sentiment, but it's not to the same extent as Generation Z, because, well, they had more opportunities, and in spite of the fact they were way worse off than all the other generations, they still had the ability to get a house easily. You know, in Generation Z, it's a lot harder to do that right off the bat. And this trend is going to continue to occur, to where if nothing like improves over the next 50 years, in 50 years the economy literally just won't make sense. Like, it will be illogical. Like, it won't make sense at all, because literally all of the wealth of the middle class will have been depleted, and it will all be in like the hands of like interplanetary billionaires.
Like it's
Interplanetary.
Oh, you're laughing now, but
Yeah, it's funny now because it hasn't happened, but when it does, you're not gonna be laughing then.
You're right.
But
I won't be laughing then. But by then, when that happens, Rez, the reason that people will want to go interplanetary will be because Earth will be a desolate fucking wasteland. So,
like I see, like it's fun to see how like your perspective of like the generations and the economy through the generations has changed, and how that changed like the philosophy of the generations after reading Marxism. Like
Yeah.
in the, people things like start to make so much sense after that. Like they, oh okay, oh okay. Okay, I see. I don't know, it's stupid. Like people say, okay, millennials are sad because millennials are sad. No, there is a reason for that.
Yeah. And it's like you get the old boomer who had everything handed to them in life, and they're like sitting there like, oh, you need to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Like, they don't get it.
they like don't understand the concept that you're not just gonna work at a place for like a couple months and get a house.
Here's the thing about them. They grew up in the fucking suburbs with their parents getting a bunch of money from after the war, after the economy boom, and the fact that the corporations were taxed at like freaking 90%, and all that shit kept everybody at kind of an equal level. And then they sit here and act like, oh, I have the right to now judge everybody in this generation after neoliberalism and Reaganomics and all that shit. No, like, it's not the same. It's not the same world anymore, you know? They're just like, oh, get a job, dude. Okay, well, is anyone gonna hire them or pay them enough money to do anything?
Right.
And back in their day, they could walk down the street, walk into a freaking gas station, and then make enough money to buy a house. Like, that's insane.
Bro, I have this like perspective about boomers that I think like when they look back on that time, everything was easy, but to them, they worked their ass off during that generation, and like think that they worked very difficult to achieve everything. Very hard, sorry, very difficult. Very hard to achieve everything that they've achieved, and from their perspective, we have a very easy situation and are not working hard to achieve. So that I think that's their perspective.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's flipped.
But they only work because it was worth it, is the thing. Because you get something out of working in that generation.
I think that
But in this generation, if you work, you just work. You don't get shit.
like right
So
now,
like, why even try?
right now, if you don't have studies in California, you need like 3 jobs to buy a house.
Yeah, this is insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. How can somebody work 3 jobs?
I don't know.
And to even get those jobs, guess what? You need to have higher education too, probably most of the
No,
time.
Yeah, so you gotta. Yeah, so
I'm
you
saying
gotta put
without
your.
education. I'm saying
Yes.
without education to buy a, like if you don't have education and you want to live in the state of
Come on, man, just get jobs to meet the requirements to get jobs.
Fun
Yes,
fact,
totally.
maybe you need 3 jobs, but I don't think that you will be able like to get 3 jobs. Like the thing is like right now it's way harder, especially after 2008, to get a job. It's and in Spain, like Spain was like the most or the second or third most affected country in Europe after 2008, and right now like 30% of the population like hasn't still recovered their job after the crash.
Dang.
So yeah, it's not as bad as Greece, but it's way like worse than a lot of countries. Because we did depend a lot of the United States for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been recording for more than an hour, so I think we should wrap up
This up.
and do an outro.
I think it's very
Final thoughts.
at the end of this podcast. So at least there's that, Rez, that you can be proud of.
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say, Pasta?
The podcast became productive towards the end.
You want to know when it became productive? Once both J-Tov and Sapo left.
Yeah, that's
the cause when it became.
I mean, that I'm not gonna argue with that. So
Because before that, we were incapable of fucking having like actual conversations.
yeah, but I'll just say on this topic, like it's so once you find out about all this stuff, like everything kind of makes sense because if you go back 4 years, right, and you look at the state of the internet back 4 years ago, right?
Back in
Everybody on
2016.
all the kids on the internet were like edgy right-wing libertarians. It was like the cool thing, right? But then they all grew up and they had to go and like become real adults and shit, and they realized that actually everything's fucked and you're not actually free in capitalism. So guess what we have now? A huge explosion of left-wing content on YouTube. Mostly people who before 4 years ago were like edgy right-wing libertarian people. So like I feel like there's something there to that. You know.
All right, then let's wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching the Yokescast episode. Does anyone know what the episode is? Actually, I forgot.
15.
We were gonna
I don't
talk about the
know.
caves and cliffs, so I had that in the background this whole time, and now that's just an irrelevant picture that's in the background of this podcast.
Oh yeah,
And it's behind the audio visualizers. So what I'm saying,
no.
Rez, is literally this has to be in the video.
All right. Cave update. What's your
Guys,
thoughts on the past?
Guys, talk about that without me. I have to leave, okay?
Okay, let's just do an
okay.
outro. Let's just do an outro.
Yeah. Thank you, Cram. John C. Boy, Tin, when he was here earlier, I don't care about J Top. He ruined the podcast, in my opinion. Saplo was okay.
Dude, but
until
he
he
was having virtual sex and
and Pasta and John C. Boy, thank you guys for all. We actually had everyone in the call out, all the members in the podcast.
Yes.
It's been a while since that's happened, but it was chaotic. So let's not do that again. let's keep it to 4. I think 4 people's enough. Any more, and it just becomes hell, right?
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good old YouTube stuff. Roll to 100 subscribers. So if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button. If you don't like the content, hit that dislike button. But at least give us some feedback. Don't be like dislike and then just disappear into the I don't
Come
know.
on, Rez. You
The
know, you know that never happens.
Yeah, yeah, they just dislike it and then they just never respond. It's like, yep, I dislike it and then I'm out. But whatever. So yeah. Anyone else got anything to say before we end this?
No, I think we're done.
All right, then. See you guys next week for the next Yokescast.